Psalms chapter 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. First, I want to give all praises to Yahawah Bahaham Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, GMS. Salutations to the elect, the 1/3. You brothers out there who preach the word in truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. And with that said, man, those who believe that there is no God, there is no power, you know what I mean, a higher power, a most high, a creator, you're a fool, man. You're a fool just because you don't believe that there is no, that because you believe that there is no God, that the earth, the universe just happened by accident, that we came from nothing. That's foolish, man. That is foolish knowledge there, man. It makes no sense either. Like the scripture says, and I'm going to repeat this again. Psalm chapter 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Let me say something, man. Those that don't believe that there is a higher power, look at their works. Look at what they do. Look at what they do. Look how they live their life. And I guarantee you, man, every single one of them, every single atheist out there is doing abominable things, man. Is living corruptly, and they're not doing any good, man. They're living a wicked life, or doing and eating abominable things, man. So those who say that there is no higher power, you know what I mean? They're no good, man. They're a fool, man. They're a fool. Verse 2. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High. Now, Yahawah, the Most High himself, you know what I mean? He looked down on the children of men. Now, the children of men in this scriptures is talking about the heathen, man. Those Israelites that believe that there is no higher power, they've been influenced by this world, man. They've been influenced by the different philosophies of this world, man. And that's including religion, because a lot of these religions out here are heathenistic religions, man. Christianity is a white man's religion. Islam is an Arab religion. Egyptology, that's an African custom, African philosophy there, man. What else? Hinduism is a Elam religion. Buddhist is a Moab or Ammon religion. It's all heathenistic religion, man. Catholicism came from Rome, man, Italy, which is a heathenistic religion, man. But those natural born atheists, they're heathens, man. They don't believe in a higher power. They don't believe in a God. You know what I'm saying? In their heart, they don't. They think that this world gonna last forever. Verse 3. They're all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy, and there are none that do good, no, not one. So that's Israelites and heathens together, man. They filthy. Why? Because they don't believe in the Most High, and they doing abominable things. And when they went into the Most High, abomination means it disgusts the Most High. So it's filthy, man. They done filthy things, man. Now, when people don't believe in let's say let's say an Israelite doesn't believe in the Most High, right? What does he lean on, man? He goes to, let's say he goes to church, Christian church, Islam. You look into all these different things, but you know what? What most of these religions teach is that hell is a place that burns hotter than the sun, that's underneath the earth. And they teach that heaven is a place that exists in the sky, and that everybody that died can see you and hear you from above. They teach that Adam and Eve were the first people that been created on the face upon the face of the earth, which is untrue. Adam and Eve was that chosen line that the Most High started communicating with. And they also teach us that Eve was deceived by a snake, which is also another lie. And when you notice all these different lies, it sounds like fairy tale, man. What religion did is made the Bible sound like a fairy tale, so it's unbelievable, man. That religions never teach prophecy. They don't understand prophecy. Their interpretation of the scriptures are pointless. So what does an average Israelite man do, or Israelite woman do when he or she doesn't believe in these fairy tales? They go into what? Science. And let's pull out some scriptures about science, man. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. Now, science, what science teach you, man? I'm not saying science is 100% wrong. There is some truth in science. When you look at mathematics means truth in Hebrew, I believe. And but the thing is, a lot of these scientists teach us that we evolve, that the human race evolved through millions of years, and that we came from apes. They teach a Big Bang theory, which is that the universe was created by an atom. But you know what? All these theories can be debunked, easily debunked, man. For example, if we evolved from apes, then why apes still around and the evolvement stopped? If the Big Bang theory was true, that the universe was created by an atom that exploded, then what created the atom? There always gotta be a creator. This is true, man. This is wisdom, man. Nothing can create something. That's just common sense. Nothing can't create something. Something just can't happen by accident, man. You know what I mean? The universe didn't happen by accident, man. Like I said, nothing can't create something, man. So there is no wisdom, there is no understanding, there is no counsels against the Lord, man. The scriptures will cut all these different religions, all these different philosophies, science, it will cut them. Let's pull out another scripture, a precept. 2 Timothy's. Give me a minute. The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling. The Christian churches, the Catholic churches, man, they are nothing but vain babbling and profane, man, profane and vain babbling. They profane the holy name of the Lord, the name of His only begotten Son, and change it to a Greek name, which is Jesus. Jesus is a Greek name, man. It's not Hebrew. His true name is Yahawashi. The true name of the Most High is Yahawah, because there's no J in the Hebrew alphabet, man. It's not Jehovah. And oppositions of science, falsely so called. So science is falsely called, man. It's just another philosophy, man. Science is just another philosophy, man. Don't get me wrong, there is some truth, but that truth you can also find it in the Bible, man. A lot of science is common sense, really. But now, let's say the Israelite man or the average Israelite man or woman don't believe in science, or they don't have the brain capacity or the knowledge to or the understanding to understand science or mathematics. So they lean to their what? What do they lean to? If they don't believe in a higher power, they don't believe in the religions, they don't believe in science, or they can't understand science, so they lean to their own understanding. It's all a pattern. It's all, this world is only here to deceive us, man. So what the scripture said about having your own understanding. Let's go to give me a second. Let me sure. I'm going by the spirit. So the last time I try to do it as planned, it doesn't go right, man. So I'm doing it by the spirit, and I'm trying to find this one scripture real quick. So anyway, like I was gonna say, until I find this scripture, is that, you know what I mean? People, it's a pattern that we go through when we don't have the knowledge, we don't have the understanding that we're capable of having. Why? Because people don't read. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. So they don't believe in religion. They don't believe in a higher power. They don't believe in science, or they don't have the understanding to understand science, or the comprehension to read too, man. Because when they read, they just don't understand what they're reading. So they go to their own understanding, which they're just deceiving themselves. And they start their own things, you know what I mean? Like the Black Lives Matter movement, or any other things that they want to start. They want to do their own thing. Let's just say that they want to do their own thing. They want to believe in what they want to believe in, or they believe what they see, which is this, which the world show is deceiving, man. I want to bring out another scripture real quick, if I can find it. And yeah, man. So they go into their own understanding, and they can phantom what they read, or just plain stupid, man. Just plain stupid, yo. A lot of our people are just plain stupid. So and especially our people are the 2/3 that don't want to believe in the Most High, man. It's fucking crazy. Alright. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 54 55 verse 6. On 7. Let's start 7. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. So, you know what I mean? We gotta stay away from our own understanding. For those in the truth, you gotta stick to the scriptures, man. You gotta be careful to not lean to your own understanding, man. You gotta be careful of that, man. Because it's just that the world easily deceived us, we can easily deceive ourselves. So keep that in mind. Verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, say the Lord. So the Lord is saying, man, our own understanding, our own way of seeing things is vanity, man. It's vanity. Why? Because it's what the Most High say, man. It's what the Most High say goes. If the Most High want to destroy the whole earth, he can, man. He can't. Why? Because he has the power. He's the one who created us. Understand? There's always gotta be a creator, man. Because nothing can't create something. So we can't lean to our own understanding. We can't lean on science too much. You gotta stay away from these religions, man, because there's nothing but fairy tales. There is a higher power, man, and best believe these prophecies are coming. And that's another thing, man. They don't understand prophecy, man. They can't interpret the prophecies, man. Why? Because they have no comprehension. They're illiterate. And I mean, I'm not saying they can't read. Is for one, they don't want to read, or they can't understand what they're reading. The scripture even said you're gonna need a teacher. Why? Because you can't figure it out yourself. So, man, we gotta be careful to not lean to our own understanding, man. We didn't, I mean, for you atheists out there, we did not come from apes. We didn't come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This didn't happen by accident, man. There had to be a creator, man. And that creator is Yahawah. And his only begotten son is Yahawashi. And in the name of Yahawah Bahaham Yahawashi is your salvation, man. Like the scripture says, knowledge is the I believe it says, so like in Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6, I believe it says, knowledge is the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation, man. And then one more thing, why they don't understand or why they don't want to believe in a higher power, believe that the Bible is a fairy tale. Why? Because they don't understand history either, and can't correspond history with the Bible, man. Why? Because they don't understand prophecy, man. A lot of these prophecies are historical, man. Our history is in the Bible, but you know what? Because they don't have the understanding of their own history, man, or their history of their ancestors, man. They're not gonna understand anything else. And a lot of our 2/3 gonna stay blind like that. It's gonna stay blind like that, man. And so with that, man, I want to give all praises, infinite praises to Yahawah Bahaham Yahawashi. You know what I mean? For what he does, man, day in and day out, man, for the nation of Israel. I hope the elect wakes up. I mean, the 1/3, man, stay safe. You brothers out there who preaching the word in truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth, man, week in and week out. And with that, man, I say, shalom.